Hi, Happy New Year, class. I'm excited to be here. My name is Josh Dingus, and just a couple things about myself. I live in Roswell, Georgia. I have a wife of about a year now. We've just been married barely over a year. We got married back in December of 2016. Parents of a 4-year-old, Carter is his name. He's a handful sometimes, but we love him to death. Something about myself is that I'm a very, very social person. I'm a very active person. Three people that I'd like to quickly mention as far as the interpersonal relationship goes. Somebody that I have a very special relationship with is my sister, Kristen. And that's because she is someone who can listen to me. She's someone who is trustworthy, and she can relate to my life experiences as she's gone through many of them with me. She's someone who always knows how to comfort me when I'm going through a hard time. And I think that that's important in having a relationship with someone, is that they have your best interest in mind. Another person is Brett. Brett is my best friend of 23 years, and he is a spectacular friend because he always knows how to be there for me as well when I'm going through a hard time, and he's always willing to listen to what I need to share with him, or he's just always there for me when I need him. And that's one thing that's really important to me, particularly is in hard times, is having someone who's reliable and I can go to. This is something really kind of annoying about myself, but I'm actually a very sensitive person, and things get to me pretty easily, but people to help me through this. What I wanted to quickly mention was a buddy of mine at work named Curtis, and the biggest thing that he does, and the biggest reason that I have an interpersonal relationship with him, is that he always has my best interest in mind, but not only my best interest, he actually also has my family's best interest at mind. And he's always willing to help me through anything. If I ask him for help, he's willing to be there, and he's willing to give me advice from his life experiences. Let's see, something that was really hard for me when I was younger was public speaking, because I was homeschooled for 6 years, and so I didn't really get that social side. And the first speech that I can think of that really was tough on me was I had to give a talk at priesthood conference. There was about 800 plus people there. That was my very first big talk, and I just remember choking up and having the hardest times talking to people. But grew out of that after I got off my mission. You naturally, on your mission, you have to talk with everyone. You talk with every single person and you talk to them about things that you're uncomfortable about talking to people with, typically, which is the gospel, you know. So going on my mission, I had to give a farewell speech. And there were over 1,000 people there, and I remember just blowing it out of the water. I loved it. I felt comfortable, felt happy. I felt like I gave a speech that inspired people and that touched people's hearts, and that was important to me. I took a public speaking class. I won't say that I became a perfect public speaker, but I feel very confident in my public speaking now. Something that I do struggle with, though, is that I like to wing things a little bit. I like to kind of go on the fly, and I think that that's something that I'm going to try to work on. This particular class is focused on being more prepared with things to talk about in our speeches. And let's see, I want to say that one thing about myself that I think a lot of people could relate to is, like I said, I have a son. His name is Carter, and I love to play with him. I love to goof around with him. I also have two twins. Well, I have twins that are on the way, and we have no idea what the sex is yet. We're only 13 weeks into this pregnancy, but we're very excited, and I will say very nervous. So if anybody has any sound advice for that, that would be great. And aside from that, I look forward to working in this class. I look forward to getting to know all of you, and I hope that I can learn some stuff from y'all. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Bye.